Aisha, Basava, I'm audible to all of you all, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Aisha, Basava, I'm So we'll start. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. So shall we kickstart everyone? So, how's everyone doing? Aisha, how are you?
Good, sir.
Been a while. Like, how are you? Like,
Good job.
Laina, how are you?
Great. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you. I'm doing good, Laina. Basava, how are you, Basava? Basava, can you hear us?
Yes, sir. I'm good, sir.
Very good, Basava. Did anyone else join yet? Or no? We'll see as people join in. So, everyone, can you all see my screen? Hello?
Yes.
Can you all see my screen? Basava,
Yes, sir.
Basava, how about Maldives? Kids from Maldives, can you all see? Aisha, can you
Yes, sir.
see? Good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'll just go through today's agenda. So I would like to hear from each one of you, right? Um, like every session that we do. So for everyone will have 2 minutes. So they need to talk about on the projects that you are working on. So what were the challenges that you all might have come across? So what are the accomplishments basically? What was done from the project? What were challenges that you faced? And what were the lessons learned, right? Put into the 3 Ps. And plus how one of the most skills have helped you. Okay, if you could talk about that, each should have 2 minutes to minimum 2 minutes to talk. Okay, and after that, I will be picking up one topic from the 3 Ps, that is personal, people, and project skills relating to that. One of the P and about the topic and how the topic is going to help you all. So I'll be talking about that, and we'll have Q&A, and if there are any, so we'll summarize. We'll have. So Aisha, you have to summarize the session today. Okay, like basically just the key points of what you understood from today's topic or discussion, and if any came on announcements, I'll do it. So Aisha, you just take down some points, right? And you can just update it on your clicks, right? As to what have you understood, what have you taken away. Okay, Aisha,
Okay.
you there? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And everyone, please listen carefully, take down notes, minutes, right? And if you have any questions, you may ask it at the end of the session. But if there are any questions that are required immediate assistance, you all may ask it. Okay. I hope I'm clear with everyone. Okay. So, Basava, do you want to go ahead first? Do you want to talk, Basava?
You want to talk, Basava? Yes, sir.
Please go ahead, Basava.
Please go ahead, Basava. Sir, this week also I continued my project, Elders for Cloaks Teach project. And this week, sir, I teached some strokes, or 8 members, sir. And they are everyone interested in this week, sir. 3 members write basic strokes, sir, well, and 5 members are trying to write, sir. And sir, I faced two challenges, sir. One is sir, convincing them, sir, and second one is teach with them patience, sir.
Okay.
Two challenges are I faced, sir, and
Okay.
them one question asked to me, sir. This is also challenge to me. So, they asked to me, sir, why do we have learned to so old, sir? They asked to
Okay.
me, and then I told them that should learn and come to sign your signature at least. I replied, sir, and you should be sad that we cannot read and write. you will read and write, and age is not important for learning. I answered them, sir. And sir, this week I realized them, their fashions, culture, and words of experience, sir. Their words are so heart touching words, sir, and experienced people, sir. ಅವರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಇದು ಫೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಯನ್ನ ಹಾಗೂ ಅನುಭವದ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನ ಕಲಿತೆ ಸರ್.
So Basava, first of all, one second, I think there's an echo. So Basava, first of all, very good. Okay, you're doing very good work, and more than everything, I'm happy that you are speaking very good English. Okay, you improve a lot in English, and you're able to speak in English, and express your project. And you very well explain your project in terms of what have you accomplished, what have you what are the challenges, and what have you how you overcame them, and what have you learned from them. Okay, so everyone, if you can see on the screen, Aisha, can you see, or kids from Maldives, can you see my screen? I'm sharing some pictures from DD Clicks.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
like how you have multiplex. So just to give you a background, Basava is working on a project where she's teaching the elder community in villages, right, in India, who cannot read and write. She's teaching them basic, what you call that. She's giving them basic education to read and write. And if you see the pictures, many of them are from are the elderly folks. Okay, can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So she's teaching them to read and write, and she's doing a good job, right? Though she's in the 10th grade, she goes to tuition in the morning, but even every day she finds time and goes and teaches in her village, right? So this is how she's helping her community. In addition to that, like she mentioned about, so this was the accomplishment. So she taught them strokes, like how you learn like basic ABCD, right? The ABCD. So there's a language in Kannada, okay, because all people speak the local language here, Kannada. So these are the basic strokes for them to learn. Okay, can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is what she's doing. This is how she is contributing, right? And there were challenges when, see, it is not easy, or very difficult to teach the elder people, okay, because they're asking them multiple questions in terms of, uh, you know, uh, why we should learn at this age. They're all 60, 70 plus. Okay, what is the need? And the whole life, these people have not touched the books or pen, right? So they're asking her, why should we, even at this age, learn, right? So this was a challenging question that came up to her. So what she mentioned is that she convinced them, right? She told them nicely that in the local language, right? She told them, that reading and writing is very important, right? And it's very sad that you don't know to read and write. So reading and writing will help you, at least to sign, at least to understand, right? So this is what she had mentioned. Okay, and she's convinced them to read and write, which is a very big accomplishment. What, Basava? You have done a very good job. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. So, and Basava, which skill has helped you?
People skills, sir. Communication.
Communication. In terms of how?
Sir, I communicate with them, sir. With us, sir.
Okay, you convince them. You speak to them. So, any of the person skill projects that help you, Basava?
Yes, sir. Project skill also I applied, sir. Task management and time management, and personal skill and project skill, sir. Personal skill, sir. Leadership, sir.
Very good. Very good, Basava. Very good. Very good leadership. Very good. Okay. Good, Basava. Very good. Thank you, Basava, and keep doing the good work and keep sharing the everyday or whenever you have, like, whatever you're doing, just come on a daily basis and update the clicks. Okay. On what you're doing, in terms of accomplishments, challenges, and lessons learned. Yeah. And everyone, just one thing I forgot to mention what Basava said. She also said that what she learned. So in this project, kids from Maldives and who joined today, in this project. So the project is about she teaching them basic literacy and communication, and she learning from them morals, values, right, from the elderly folks, because they have a lot of experience. Correct, Aishat? Laina and like, if you see the elderly folks, they have a lot of experience and all. So she learned from them regarding what did you learn, Basava? Sorry, I just skipped out my mind.
Patience, sir, and
Uh,
culture and words of experience, sir.
okay, she learned from them,
She learned from them
moral values.
moral values.
She learned from them, how to be patient, right? How to deal with things, right? Okay. Thank you, Basava. So, Aisha, do you want to go next? Do you want to speak, Aisha, in terms
Sure,
of
sir.
what project that you did? What are the accomplishments? Any challenges that you came across? And what have you learned from that?
So for my project, due to the rapid change in the climate, when I was going diving, I realized that
So,
some
one second. Aisha, there are some new people on the call. Okay. So, if I know that what project you're working on, but can you tell what is the project you're working on? Just give a brief description in 30 seconds, and then you can complete with your accomplishments, and yeah, so that everyone knows what you're working on.
actually it's about a project to stop coral bleaching, because the when I went snorkeling, I realized because of the climate change, the days were getting hotter, and the most of the corals on the shallower side were bleaching. So me and a few other students, friends of mine, we had this project where we went uh, around the areas of the shallow reef, find corals that started to bleach, take them off, and go to a cooler and deeper area, where a dead area where we planted them. And as for the challenges, when we went to monitor them the next day, we found out that the current had gotten really, really tough. And most of the corals, they were going away with the current. So we had to brainstorm ideas, and there was a lot of parrotfish that were actually eating the corals, eating the algae on the corals. And again, we had to change the location. And after a few days, we realized that the corals were not only surviving but thriving. And I even found a different coral. It was a table coral right next to these corals, and it was a bit tipped over to the side. So it started to grow in a whole new way. It evolved to live, and it was really beautiful. Uh, that was my project.
Okay. So, okay. So, what I'm hearing is that basically corals are, these plants or whatever that live in the that grow in the seas, right, in the oceans, right?
Yes.
And and why is it important to save these corals, Aisha? If I ask you that.
Well, actually, most of the oxygen we get is from the coral. Also, without the corals, our oceans would die. All of the fish, everything. So corals are actually very important.
Okay. And okay, so what were the challenges that you faced, Aisha, while doing this? I know it's not an easy job. So, what were the challenges that you faced?
Uh, as I said, that we had very high current one day when we went to check them out, and most of them were gone. So we had to like relocate it again, and to see, and while doing the whole process, we had to make sure we weren't actually hurting any of the other corals, like breaking any of the other corals, because they were also near us, and because of the current, it was strong current, so it was very difficult.
Okay. Then what did you learn from all this?
For this project, I actually met new people that actually helped us with this project, and I learned a lot about the corals from them. different kind of corals. Also, I learned uh, a lot about teamwork, which was very helpful.
Good. So when you had a doubt, you went and asked people, right?
Yes, I
Okay.
did.
And that that's always the right way, seeking help, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. So for kids from India, so Basava, Kavya, right? If you don't know what corals is, if you can see on my screen, these are the corals. Okay. Basava, can you see? Basava and
Yes, sir.
Kavya.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So some of the image that I was able to get from the internet, right? So there are many things, right? In a simple word, they are like plants itself. Okay. If I'm not wrong, correct, Aishat?
Excuse me, sir.
These corals are something like plants, right?
Actually, corals are animals, very sensitive animals that can break, and different kind of corals have different things. But they, like for example, the tables corals actually grow against the sun, so they really got affected by the sun. So they were
And
bleached.
yeah. So what I heard is like even corals are very important, right? To uh, to inhabit for inhabitants for fishes, right? And creatures that live in the water, they're highly dependent on them, right? They're home for many what do you call that?
Many
Creatures,
fishes. Yeah.
many fish creatures.
Yeah.
Okay, and even they also play an important role in the climatic conditions, right? Correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Thank you. So Basava, Kavya, Sanjan and all, have you all learned about corals and all? I think you'll have studied, right, in your school, right? Okay, all right. Thank you. Kavya, good evening. Kavya, how are you?
Good evening, sir. I am fine, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, Kavya. Kavya, do you want to share about your project, Kavya? What are you doing? What was done new this week from your end? Kavya, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I will learn more new students, sir.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾವ್ಯ ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ನಿಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಾತಾಡ್ರಿ ಏನೈತೆ ಅದು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಾಕ್ತೀರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಂದಿಗೆ ಹೊಸ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಎವ್ರಿ ವೀಕ್ ಸೊ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬೇಕಾ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ನಿಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ
ಹಾ, ಸರ್. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಂದೈತಿ. ಅದು ಪೀಪಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಲರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಆ
ಟೀಚ್ ಮಾಡೋದು
ಲರ್ನ್ ಎಸ್ ಸರ್. ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಡರ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಲರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ನಮ್ಮ ಆಜು ಬಾಜು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಲರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು.
ಟೀಚ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಯು ಆರ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಸಮ್ ಒನ್ ಟೀಚ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ನೀವು ಕನ್ನಡನೇ ಮಾತಾಡ್ರಿ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಓಕೆ
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಲ್ಸೋದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ವಯಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಕಲಿಯೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾವು
ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ಓಕೆ ಸೊ ಮೊದ್ಲು ಕಾವ್ಯ ನಿಮ್ ಏನೇನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಈ ವಾರ ಏನ್ ಹೊಸದಾಗಿದೆ
ಯಸ್ ಸರ್. ನಾನು ಇನ್ನ ಹೊಸ ಇಬ್ರು ಎಲ್ಡರ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಕಲಿಸ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್.
ಅದು ಖುಷಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ಮತ್ತ ನಾ ಹೇಳಿದ ವರ್ಕ್ ನ ಅವರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆದ್ರ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಮಂದಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ
ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ಬರೀ ಆಕರ್ಷಿ ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ಕಾವ್ಯ ಮತ್ ಸೊ ನೀವು ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಥಾಟ್ ದಮ್ ಈ ಟೈಮ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಹೊಸಾದ ಕಲ್ಸಿದ್ರಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ
ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅದೇ ಸರ್ ನಾವು ಬುಕ್ ತಗೊಂಬಂದಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಬರೀರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಟ್ಟೆ ಸರ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಯಾವ ವಿಷಯ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕಾವ್ಯ ಬಸವ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅವ್ರು ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ದಮ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೋಕ್ಸ್ ಹಾ basic strokes. So what have you taught them? New and what have you taught them?
ಕ್ಲೀನಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್.
Cleaning ಬಗ್ಗೆ.
ಹಾ ಸರ್, ಅಂದ್ರ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಸುತ್ತಲೂ ಮುತ್ತಲು ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸ್ವಚ್ಛ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಂತೆ.
You have taught them. Okay. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಮತ್ತೇನ್ ಕಲ್ಸಿದೆ? ರೀಡಿಂಗ್, ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಏನದು?
ಯಾ ಸರ್, ನಾವು ಓದೋಕ್ ಕಲ್ಸ್ದೆ ಸರ್, ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ ಕಲ್ಸ್ದೆ. ಅವ್ರು ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಸರ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಸಿರಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್?
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ ಅದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಆ ಬುಕ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಮನೆ, ಶಾಲೆ, ಸಿಲ್ಲಿ ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವ್ ಸರ್.
Okay, very good. So basic words, you show them,
Yes,
picture them with them to study. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂತ.
ಹಾ ಸರ್, ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್, ಅವನ್ನೇ ನೋಡಿ ಬರೆಯೋದು ಸರ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅವನ್ನ ಓದೋದು ಸರ್. ದಿಸ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಸ್ ಏನ್ ಬಂತು?
ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಬರಿತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅವ್ರು ಬರಿತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅದನ್ನ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಬರಿತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸಿಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್.
ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಹಿಂದಿನ ವಾರ ಯಾವ ವಿಷಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದೆ? ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪರ್ಸಿವರೆನ್ಸ್, ತಾಳ್ಮೆ ಮತ್ತು ಪರಿಶ್ರಮ. ಹಾ, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನಿಮ್ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ದು 100% ಕೊಡ್ರಿ ಕಾವ್ಯ. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ನಿಮ್ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿ ಅವ್ರು ಒನ್ ಡೇ, ಟುಡೇ ಆರ್ ಟುಮಾರೋ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಪಿಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಪ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದ ಪರಿಶ್ರಮ ಇರ್ರಿ. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ನೀವು ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಲರ್ನ್ ಕಾವ್ಯ? ನೀವೇನ್ ಕಲಿತ್ರಿ ಅದ್ರಾಗ? ಹಲೋ ಕಾವ್ಯ.
ಸರ್
ಅವರಿಂದ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಲರ್ನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದೆಮ್? ಅವರಿಂದ ಏನ್ ಕಲಿತೀರಿ ನೀವು?
ಸರ್ ದಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಸರ್, ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಸರ್.
ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್, ಓಕೆ, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಾವ್ಯ, ಇದು ಯಾವ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗಿದೆ? ಇದು 3 ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ನಾಗ
3 skills also sir.
All the 3 skills have helped you. ಯಾವ್ದು ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್?
Project skills, people skills and
project skills. Okay, thank you Kavya. So kids who are joined from who don't follow Kannada, right, from Maldives and other countries, so even Kavya, like Basava, is working on the similar project, on the same project, wherein she is teaching the elder community basic literacy, and she is learning from them moral values and all, right? You can see like some of the pictures. I think the game that you uploaded recently is not showing up, but this is some of her project work. So even she also is in the 10th standard, but she finds time in the evening and committedly she goes and teaches them. Can you see Aisha and Kavinal? Some of them, some of the older folks are quite older, 70 plus also, I believe, right? Some is on the, one lady is on the walking stick, if I'm not mistaken. How's the luck, Kavya? Okay,
yes sir.
But see, and Ajay now notice the photo naga, she's sitting on the walking stick now, she's going, right?
Yeah sir, that not walk sir.
So some people, even they are so they cannot walk, they might be 70 plus or something, but she's going and she's teaching them, right? And the challenges that she faced, what she's telling is, although she keeps telling them to practice, to do, right, they are not doing that, right? So but still she gets angry and all because she's putting a lot of effort, but she keeps up her patience. So last week we talked about patience and perseverance, and why it is important, how to help us to achieve our goals, right? That's what we talked about, and she is using all the 3 skills to the people, the personal, people, and project skills in this project of ours. Okay, very good, Kavya. So Kavya, you have already updated, you told me, right? I will ask the team why it is not showing up on the clicks. Okay,
sir, ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ ನಾವು ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿನ ಸರ್, that is not approval.
Waiting approval ಅಲ್ಲ ಕಾವ್ಯ. ನೀವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದೇ ಇಮೇಲ್ ಐಡಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಎವ್ರಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಮೇಲ್ ಐಡಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಮತ್ತದು ಇಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಒನ್. ಬಟ್ ನೋ ವರೀಸ್, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೆಲ್ ದ ಟೀಮ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಇಟ್ ಟು ಯು. ಓಕೆ, ಅದು ಅಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬೈ ಟುಡೇ ಆರ್ ಟುಮಾರೋ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಸೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್.
ಸರ್ ಏನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಮೇಲ್ ಐಡಿ ನೀವೇನ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಒಂದೇ ಇಮೇಲ್ ಐಡಿ ಇಡ್ರಿ ಅದು. ಹಾ,
ಯಾ ಸರ್, that is only one.
Okay, then I'll check with them why have they not updated ಅಂತ. Okay,
okay sir.
Thank you. Sanjana, how are you, sir? Sanjana? Sanjana, can you
Fine.
hear me? Yeah.
How are you,
Sanjana, do
sir?
you want to share any of the projects that I'm good, Sanjana? Thank you. Sanjana, do you want to share any of the projects that you're working on? If you have been working, I know that you have passed 10th and you are looking for colleges now, but do you want to share anything, Sanjana, today? Sanjana, are you there? I think I'm not able to hear Sanjana. So Sanjana, you can think about it. Till that, we'll go to like, do you want to talk? Like, are you there? Aisha, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you please have like, share?
Yes, sir.
Like, can
Sir?
you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Good evening, like, how are you?
I'm good.
How's everything going, like? All good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So like, do you want to share? What project, what have you done? What are the accomplishment? And what are the challenges that you faced and any thing that you have learned? Can you share?
I've been teaching people how to surf lately.
Great. Okay. Okay. Then, so
And
how many people have you taught?
2 to 5 people how to surf.
Okay. Are these all young?
No, a little bit bigger, like 20. I've also halfway taught my cousin Musab.
Okay.
My cousin Musab, I've also taught him halfway how to surf and balance and swim.
Okay.
How to balance on a surfboard and also how to swim.
Uh-huh. Okay. So what were the challenges that you are facing?
They're struggling with the balances on the board, surfboard.
Okay. So I mean, those were their challenges, but what have you been facing in teaching them? Anything that came across, any challenges that came across while you were teaching them?
Them not listening, them ignoring me and going on their own and getting hurt.
Okay, so that is a challenge, right? Okay. Okay. So what were the lessons learned from your end? So everyone on the call, Kavya, Sanjana, right? Basava kids from India who don't know what is surfing, you can see the images, right? So this is surfing. Okay, there'll be a board, surfing board. So you use that surfing board to uh, and I mean to surf in the water, meaning you'll use the ocean tides or current, right? To or waves to balance on the board and move, right? So this is what it is. Yeah. Okay. So what have you learned from all this? Like,
I have learned how to teach some kids how to, if they listen properly, how to surf and learn how to get more patient and also how to swim and dive.
very good. I mean, so everyone, so that's the key factor, right? When you teach anyone, you'll require a lot of patience, right? So, like if you could ask me, right, it would be good if you share your experience to them, right? You tell them like, in beginners level, I used to face, do the same. Might be we also might have done the same thing, right? Hello, like, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So everyone on the call, before you all teach anyone, right? Just give them talk about your experience when you started learning something, or when you started learning anything new, right? Be it in studies, be it in surfing. Share them your experience. Whatever you came across, what were your challenges? How long you took to learn, right? If you start with that first step, it'll help them to understand. Okay. Thank you, like. So like which of the three skills have helped you? From the personal, people and project skills, which of the three skills have helped you?
My skills or their skills?
No, for you. We usually talk about the personal, people and project skills, right? In that, which skills have helped you in your project? I think, okay, so I think you focus on your project skills, you focus on people skills, it was going to help you. Okay. Okay. All right. Tushara, good evening. How are you, Tushara?
Good evening, sir. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good, Tushara. So, Tushara, do you want to talk about any projects that you're working on? What are the accomplishments? What are the challenges that you have faced? And what are the lessons learned?
Uh, Lately, I am tutoring a kid whose age is around 15. I'm teaching him maths and
Very good.
ICT.
Maths and
ICT, Information Communication Technology.
information communication technology. Very good.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Yeah. Go ahead.
Uh, so I'm learning how to teach, how to explain him the concepts and the ways to think, how to solve mathematical problems
In an easy way.
like in an easy way. And
So, very good, Tushara. Okay. So, Tushara, um, okay, so you're teaching. So, how many kids have you taught so far? If see next time when you're coming, if you could talk about how many kids you taught so far, what are the key aspects that you all completed, that will help everyone. Okay. Are you in the
okay,
basic
sir.
level of teaching them, or how it is?
Yeah, only I'm tutoring only one kid, and it's a like a private class, and he's my first student, and
Okay. So one student. So what all have you taught him so far in mathematics?
uh, I'm teaching him according to the syllabus that was given by the Sri Lankan government, and
Okay.
in that
So
so far I have
which standard is he in?
he's in 10th grade.
So next time, Tushara, when you come, just put it on the clicks. Okay. So see, you're doing a good job, but I would recommend that you should update your clicks. Okay. With 2 or 3 photos, you can blur his image. He's below 18, right? So you can blur his image, and you can talk about what all have you taught, what are the accomplishments done, what are the challenges you have faced, and what you have learned from them. So, Tushara, what were the challenges that you faced while teaching?
Sometimes he may zone out, like when I'm teaching him, like he's not paying attention that I require, and
Okay.
I'm still finding a solution for that, and
Okay. So how to
yeah,
make
that's
him focus on a game. So I think,
yeah.
Tushara, what you need to do is to make him pay attention. Whenever you have to, teach him and ask him to explain what he understood. That way, you will come to know if he is paying attention or not. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
I think that to teach him, ask him, you tell him, I'm going to like how we have in the session, right? You tell him what I taught you, you should summarize and tell me what have you understood.
Yeah.
So that way he will learn to pay attention to you. Okay. And Tushara, what have you learned, Tushara, from all this?
uh, sometimes he find ways that are more easier than that I'm teaching him. From that, I learned like I also learn how to solve any mathematical problems quickly and efficiently.
Okay, so in the process of teaching, you are finding out ways to methods to easy for that guy to or your student to understand things, right? In that process,
Yes.
you also is helping you also to solve or do better in your mathematics. Very good, Tushara. And Tushara, which are the skills that are helping you from these sessions in your project?
Yeah, basically, the project skill is a project skill. Sometimes personal skills are helping me, and every day I'm doing him a lesson. So to manage the time and what I'm going to teach him, the skills are very important for me.
Very good, Tushara. So thank you, Tushara. But Tushara, before coming to this meeting and when you conduct a session, please update it on the immersive clicks. Okay. Basically, what are the accomplishments? Meaning, what have you taught this guy or your student? What are the challenges faced? And what have you learned from them? Right.
Okay, sir.
And even please have him also update the clicks. Right. So that is where you will also understand how much he knows. Right. How much is taking serious. Correct.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So at least Tushara, once you update, once you teach, just come quickly and just put in what your accomplishment, what are the challenges, what were the lessons learned, right? You do that on a daily practice, it's going to help you also, and please tell him also to do it. Show him how to do it, right?
Okay, sir.
But good job, Tushara. Thank you. And how about Laina? Good evening, Laina. How are you?
I'm good, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Laina, so do you want to share
Yes.
today? Yeah. Go ahead, Laina.
Recently, I've been fishing with my brother and realized when people come back from fishing next to the harbor, there's this big place where they cut fish, and now there's a bunch of huge tiger sharks there, and I've been monitoring everything and also the corals. And I think the corals are getting better because it's been rainy these days. And I think that everything is going good. Also, my hobbies are now fishing, and I've been also doing art with my sister.
Laina, so sorry. I was talking, I'm keeping myself on mute. I meant to say that even learning something new is also a project, correct? So you said you're learning how to fish and also you're doing painting, right? So very good, Laina. You're learning new skills, right? Which is the key. Okay. So in addition to this, Laina, so when you were learning, right? When you're learning how to fish and learning, right? Okay. When you're learning how to fish, what were the challenges that you faced?
Challenges was staying in the same spot quiet and having patience when I
Very
go
good.
fishing. And
Okay.
art was actually really hard because I kept on messing up, but my piece was still great.
So, Laina, whatever you said, right? Patience and perseverance, right? Patience is something wherein right? That I would want to confuse the meeting. So, perseverance is something wherein whatever it may take, right? You have to complete your goal, right? And even you talked about painting, right? You are doing mistakes, right? So, doing mistakes is not a bad thing, right? But you need to keep learning from that. So, you commit a mistake, you learn, right? Again, you do a mistake, you learn from it, and you improve. So this is how the process has to be, right? And for that also you have to have patience. Okay. Okay. So let me ask you this: Which skill has helped you, Laina? If I ask in the recent weeks on anything, be it in what we are learning, what we are doing, in the personal people and project skills, which skills have been helping you out?
I
Or which
think it
skills
would
have been using? Yeah, go ahead.
I think it would be fishing actually. I do not have any patience, but now I am really patient and I wait until everything is done.
Okay,
And I'm
so
great. And now I'm also learning new things with projects.
that is your personal skill, right? Your patience is your personal skills, right? So there you're developing a virtue of patience, which is very much needed for anything, for every one of us to learn something that is new, okay, or to achieve our goals. This is what we talked last time with the session that you couldn't make it up, right? But good. And project skills, as you mentioned, yes, we need project skills to manage the time, tasks, and expectation, right? In line with the project that you're working on. It's something that you're learning, right? Thank you. So give me 1 second here. So let me bring up a topic for today's discussion. Okay, can everyone hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first of all, thank you everyone, Basava, Kavya, and Tushara, right? Aisha, Laina, like for sharing your projects, right? You are doing a good work on that. So keep doing and continue doing the good work. Okay. Sanjana, do you want to talk before I go ahead, or will you, or you're not ready today? I'm not able to hear her. So everyone, today's topic, right, is discipline, and this comes under the which skill? Discipline comes personal skill that we need to develop. Okay. So can someone tell me what is discipline? Have you heard the word? Kavya, have you heard the word discipline? Tushera, have you heard? Sanjana, Aisha, I will come across this word as discipline.
Yes,
I'm not
sir.
able to hear. Okay. So what do you all
Dis-
understand by discipline?
ಡಿಸಿಪ್ಲಿನ್ ಸರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದ ಒಂದು ಅಂಗ ಸರ್.
Okay, Andra?
Part of the our life, sir.
Very good. So discipline is a part of your life. Okay. Andra, discipline ande ಶಿಸ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲ?
ಇಷ್ಟು ಸರ್. ಹಾ ಸರ್.
Okay. Yeah. So anyone else wants to share what is discipline? So everyone, you'll all talked about wonderful projects, right? You all talked about the challenges that you all faced, right? People not listening to you, not taking instructions correct, following instructions correctly, right? These are the challenges faced by all of you all, right? So if we have discipline, right? If we bring about discipline in whatever we are doing, be it in your work, be it in your life, the how you behave, right? You will not find such kind of issues, right? So doing homework on time, doing assignments of time, right? Doing your tasks, your works on time, right? Is all about how disciplined you are. Okay. So with discipline, you can basically, if you have discipline in your life, right? You will be hearing this word discipline from the time you all were, many times you'll be hearing it when you go to school, when you go outside. Maintain discipline, be disciplined, right? How many times have you heard it day in, day out, right? And this is a very important skill or a virtue that we need to develop, because with discipline, you can control your life, right? Your work, right? Or how you behave. And see, discipline is what, right? There are certain regulations, rules and regulations that is put across from the community, from the government. There are certain rules and regulations that wherein you need to behave, right? How you need to behave, be it in your personal life, right? In your work, in your studies. So that is what discipline is. All the rules and regulation governing our lives, all the rules and regulation governing, uh, you know, the community, and we need to follow them, right? So discipline is the key, right? And if you're disciplined, it is very easy, right? For you to reach greater success, for you to accomplish your goal, for you to live a very healthy and good lifestyle, right? Okay. So if we all know that, but see, discipline, if you achieve the virtue of discipline, or if you have the skill of discipline in you, you will achieve anything in life, right? Because you're able to practice self-control. You're able to conduct yourself in a better way or in a best way, right? In a society or things or the people who live around you, right? But to be disciplined or to practice discipline takes a lot. It is not easy. Trust me, right? It requires a lot of sacrifices. It requires a lot of dedication, self-control, right? Is then when you can achieve discipline in your life. See, we know that we all are social animals. Human being is a social animal, correct? Yes or no? Aisha, Tushara, can you all hear me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We all are social animals, right? And social animals in the sense what? What do you mean by social animals? In Kannada, let me search the word in Kannada. Okay, so that, okay. Samajika prani. Howdilla? Kavya, Sanjana, Basava. Ellaru samajika prani alla.
Yes, sir.
Huh? So discipline is very important because we are social animals, right? We need to know how to behave in a particular environment. We know how to be disciplined. If we're disciplined, we'll understand how to behave in a particular environment. We'll know what is differentiate what is good or bad, the rules that we need to follow, right? In our day-to-day life, in our social life, right? So this is how discipline plays a very important role. And basically, if you ask me, right, and what I've done a research about discipline, right? There are two types of discipline, if you can see my screen. One is internal, Andra, namlag, what we need to have as discipline, right? Discipline. So one is the internal discipline that we need to have, meaning in our eating habits, our sleeping habits, right? The ability to differentiate between right and wrong, right? So this is all how we give respect to others, right? How we discipline ourselves, right? In whatever we are doing, the task that we need to complete, everything, right? So this is all internal discipline. It's more about self-restraint and having a strong ability to differentiate what is right and wrong, what we need to do, when we need to do, how we need to do it, right? So this is all the internal discipline, right? And the next part is the external discipline. What is external discipline? Can someone tell me? Shura, do you know what is external discipline? Shura, are you there?
Repeat, sir.
External discipline. So external discipline are the laws that from the government. So now when you go to school, do you not have rules and regulations? School na hookte ali rules regulation irte. How about Aisha, Tushara? Do you not have rules and regulations in your school?
We do, sir.
So why are these? And do you not have rules and regulations from the government, right? To be followed, to be good citizens, right? When do we say when we are good discipline? When we follow the rules, right? And we can follow the rules and regulation if we are disciplined, right? Or you can say vice versa, the rules and regulations make us disciplined. And if we don't maintain the rules and regulations, then we offend the suppose if you are indisciplined, then we do not follow the rules and regulations, right? By the government, by the from our school, from our colleges, and we become indisciplined. And then what happens? It impacts us, right? We become anti-laws, we become troublemakers, right? Yes or no? Hello? Are you all following?
Yes.
Everyone? Aisha, Tushara?
Yes,
I'm not
sir.
able to. Yeah,
Sir.
are you all following? If you have any questions, feel free to stop and ask. Kavya, Sanjana, Basa, if you have any questions, please namge stop ಮಾಡಿ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. Okay? Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, okay. So discipline, right? As I said, it is very, very it is difficult, right? It's not achievable. It's not like, you can't achieve it, but it is difficult, right? To follow. It requires a lot of efforts from your end, right? To bring in discipline. But if you see people who have achieved discipline in their lives, right? If you have seen, people like, good sportsmen, leaders, change makers, right? All these people were able to achieve great heights because they had discipline in their life, right? So basically, what happens is self-discipline always creates good habits, right? If you're disciplined, if you sleep on time, eat on time, right? Do your studies, do your work on time, right? Complete assignments on time, right? So these all are good habits. So if you're, and how these good habits comes through? Because you are disciplined, right? So self-discipline is very important for you to create good habits, and these good habits become routine to all of you, right? So basically, and also discipline will help you to correct yourself, right? Once you're a disciplined person, right? What is going to happen is everything will start falling in place. It takes time, but everything that was not working before will suddenly you'll see one day that all the things are working. Why? Because you're disciplined towards it, right? You have good ethics. Then what happens is you will see that, whatever are the, things that you need to set right in your life which are not working will all fall in place. It'll all start working one day, right? Because you have discipline. Okay. So any questions so far? Are you all confused? Are you all able to understand? Do you want to add anything to it? Kids from Maldives, anything?
No, sir.
Okay. Tushara, how about you? Kids from Sri Lanka and Tushara, any questions? Okay. So, and how about from India? Sanjana, Kavya, Basava, any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. So now we talked about golden circle. So let us understand the concept of why, how, and what. Okay. So why do we need discipline? If you see the first point, say that discipline is very important in our life. It teaches us to follow rules, right? So say, for example, okay. So all of you are doing projects, right? Every project has a rule. It has start date. It has end date. So these all are rules, right? It has a time frame, right? So if you are going to teach someone something, right? If you're going to start a project, if you're going to teach something, right? You start following the rules. Okay, I have to go on so and so time. I have to teach so many chapters. I have to teach this lesson, right? And help you to follow the rules from your school, at your home. See, at everyone's home, there are some rules and regulations that we need to follow, right? We can't behave the way we want anywhere. Apart, you're from alone in a room. But usually 90% of the time we are around people, right? So there are these rules and regulation at home. There are rules and regulation when you go to school. There are rules and regulation when you go in the community, when you walk around with people, right? From the government, right? So if you're disciplined, it will teach you to follow the rules, right? And it also helps you to bring stability in your life, right? Because you start developing good habits that as I mentioned. You'll be able to have good control over the time that you have. You'll practice good things, right? So it enables you to become responsible and respectable in whatever you do. So if you have a disciplined lifestyle, right? Your goal will be to, for example, you take up any work. So your work ethics will say that your disciplinary work will say that I have to do this work within a set period of time. I have to complete this task, right? I have to achieve my goal. So this will start making you become more responsible to what you're doing and more respectful. Respectful in the sense what? Say, for example, I'm teaching something to someone, right? I can go and teach, for example. So this is example. So Aishat, you mentioned it, like you mentioned it, Basava, Kavya, right? Tushara, you all mentioned it, right? So now you're teaching, say, for example, you'll have value for your time and respect yourself also. Meaning, if you're teaching someone something, right? You'll tell that person, okay, do this. Okay, follow this rules and regulation. Listen carefully. Make notes. You will start telling. And if that person doesn't follow, you cannot keep on holding to that one thing and keep on telling 100 times. So what you'll do slowly, after some days, you'll move on, right? You'll move to the next chapter. You'll go to the next phase because you have done your job of teaching and guiding and giving the assignment and trying what was possible in your hand. If the person, the friend person, not able to take it, right? You cannot break your head too much on it. So you start giving respect for yourself and plus for the friend person as well. And how respectful? Say, for example, if someone is teaching you something, right? If you are on the receiver end, you will start respecting that person more. You will start paying attention more, right? You start understanding things more better, right? In the classroom, let it be, or anywhere, let it be. So you'll be respecting your time as well as others' time as well. You'll become more punctual and responsible. And as I said, if you're disciplined, no matter what it takes, right? Whatever challenge comes across, how much patience you need to have, you will achieve your goal, right? Because you're disciplined. Then you'll to learn any new skills, right? As our friend Lina told, she's learning fishing, right? She's learning how to what do you call it? She's learning art, right? If you want to learn anything, any new skills, right? This is the key. You have to be disciplined, meaning Lina has to now, for example, Aishat is teaching her how to paint, right? Aishat, you're teaching her how to paint, right? So what Lina should do? She should what is discipline here in helping in learning new skills? So she should go on time, attend the class, right? If she has any questions, she should ask the questions. She should do the assignments on time, right? Right. So all these things are discipline, correct, Aishat or Lina? Am I right? Are you guys there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is what discipline is, right? It helps you to master new skills. Okay. Whatever be the challenge, whatever it might be, and everybody's efficiency in your approach. Efficiency, what is the meaning of that? So if you're disciplined, you will be able to get the work done or learn things in a most efficient manner, in a complete manner, right? You'll be able to deliver or learn something new. And see, this is very important. If you bring about discipline in one area of your life, you will quickly begin to see its effects on the other areas as well. So suppose if you say, if I bring discipline in my sleeping habits, if I early to bed, early to rise, right? If I start bring this in my sleeping habits, slowly you will see the chain reaction happening in different areas of your life wherein the discipline is brought through. Because see, for example, if you wake up early, say if you wake up if you sleep on time, you have good 8 hours sleep, get up 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning, you'll have a lot of time in your hand. You'll be able to do so many things, right? Yes or no? Versus you get up 11, 10, 5 minutes
Yes,
before,
sir.
you lose your entire day, right? So bringing about discipline in one area of your life or practicing discipline in one area of your life will be a chain reaction to other areas in your life, be it in your work, be it in your health, be it in your studies, right? In you completing projects, right? This is why discipline is very, very important, right? And most important, why discipline is important. If you want to live a healthy lifestyle, discipline is the key because it will teach you, you will learn why it is important because you'll be following the basic rules. Early to bed, early to rise, right? Eating good food, learning good habits, exercising, right? And so it will help you to live a healthy lifestyle. The second part is in your personal life, right? You'll be able to, because you have discipline, people will look up to you. Okay, look at this girl, how disciplined she is. Look at this boy, how disciplined she is, right? Because you're following rules, you're following regulations, you know how to behave in different situations, how to dress in different situation, how to, manage different situation. This is how discipline teach you. In those ways, in your personal life also, you will grow. And in your social life also. Social life in the sense, again, the same thing, right? What I mentioned. We all are social animals. So following the rules and regulation in your school. So it's following the rules and regulation at home, at the community level, at the government level, the government has put in the rules, right? So all this will help you in your social life and also in your work or study life also, because with discipline, your focus will be to complete your primary, or you can say the primary and most important goals, that is studies, right? Learning new habits, working on your career, right? So this is why discipline is important. Again, discipline can be achieved through what? through your self-reliance, right? Through patience, through perseverance is what disciplines can be achieved through. Okay. Any questions so far here on why? Kids from Maldives, Sri Lanka, or India? Any questions? Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, good. Aisha, sorry, Basava, Kavya, Sanjay, any questions? Sorry, I couldn't hear. Yes or no? Basava, Kavya, any questions? Sanjana? Sanjana, ಏನಾದ್ರು questions ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಧ್ವನಿ. Kavya, any questions? Yeah. Sanjana, Kavya, ಏನು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
ಸರ್ ಹಲೋ
ಹಾ ಕಾವ್ಯ, ನಿಮ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗ ಕುಂತೈತಿ. ನೀವು ಚಾಟ್ ನಾಗ ಹಾಕ್ರಿ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚಾಟ್ ನಾಗ ಹಾಕ್ರಿ. ಪುಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಚಾಟ್. ನಿಮ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗ ಕುಂತೈತಿ. ಹಾ
ಸರ್ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸಿಪ್ಲಿನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸರ್
ಧ್ವನಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚಾಟ್ ನಾಗ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಹಾಕಿ. ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಗೆ. Aishat, are you able to hear her or is it breaking for everyone or only is for me? Tushar, are you able to hear her? It was breaking, right?
Yes, sir, there are some issues.
Sanjana, any questions? Yes, Sanjana.
ಸರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸಿಪ್ಲಿನ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಸರ್?
I will come to that. See, if you don't, Andra, now ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಈಗ, what I showed you, see, ಈಗ just PPT ನಾಗ ತೋರಿಸಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, if you don't have discipline ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ?
ಯಾ ಸರ್.
See, why people, Sanjana, okay, so that is a very good question. If you don't have discipline, what is going to happen is, you will not be following rules, you will not be following regulations, right? So that is why we see, people will not give good importance to your health. You'll fall into bad habits. In discipline illa andre enagtೈತಿ, no ketta chata, okay, new rules follow ಮಾಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ school naga, college naga. So if Sanjana, if you see in your school, many of your friends, the teacher will be punishing them, right? Will be sending them to go out of the class. Yes or no? Sanjana?
ಯಾ
Right?
ಸರ್.
Okay. Why does that happen? Because they are not disciplined. Or discipline illa. They don't know how to conduct themselves in a particular scenario, in a particular situation, in a particular environment. They are not able to follow rules and regulations, right? So they're not able, so they will not be accepted in that particular environment or in the particular community. They'll not be able to learn and grow, right? If you don't have discipline, you'll not be able to manage your time, you'll not be able to manage your task, you'll not be able to manage expectations, right? So discipline, if you don't have discipline in your life, you will create a lot of problems in all the areas of your life, be it in your health, be it in your work, be it in your studies, or be it in your personal and social life also, right? So what happens, why there are so many criminals, right? Why people go to jail, why people go to prison? Because they're not disciplined, they don't follow the rules, they don't follow the regulation, or they don't understand, right? They're not disciplined. They go against the rules and the regulations of the government that have been set up for the community, for the benefit of the community to grow in harmony, right? That's why they are being punished by the law, right? And why all these rules and regulations set? To bring about discipline, correct? Aisha, am I right? Tushar, am
Yes,
I right?
sir.
Why are rules and regulations set from at a country, at a school level, at homes? Why? Because to bring about discipline, right? Because to bring out peace and harmony. Imagine if there were no rules and regulation, what would have happened? There have been so much chaos, so much troubles. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So there you go. So Sanjana, I hope I answered your question. Sanjana, are you there? Okay. Now let us go to the, okay, sorry, again, we are short of time. So let us go on to the how. How do we, what are the steps of the prakriya to make ourselves disciplined? One is, all of us have to have a timetable, right? Can you do you not have a timetable in your school, Sushira, It's from everywhere I'm asking, from India and everyone. Tushar, you're in college. Do you not have a
Yes.
time?
We do.
Kids from Maldives, you all are going to the school or you all are teaching something to someone. Do you not have a timetable?
We do.
Okay. Sanjana, Basava, Kavya, you all are in school or some of you are going to college. Do you all have timetable on in school? Like timetable, I tell na.
Yes, sir.
So what is this timetable? Can someone tell me? Why is this timetable there?
ಸರ್ ಡಿಸಿಪ್ಲಿನ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ
Sanjana, please repeat ಮಾಡಿ.
ಸರ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸಿಪ್ಲಿನ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್.
Okay, so what Sanjana is, so what Kavya, alla idu?
Yes, sir.
So what Kavya is saying is because it gives you a structure. Discipline, timetable gives you a structure, meaning what is the time, right? What has to be done when, how, and what. Okay, good. So, Kavya. Anyone else wants to say, Tushara, why do you think you have a timetable? How it helps? How it is connected to discipline? Tushara, any ideas?
To control or
To control. Very good. Okay, good. Aisha, Laina, like any ideas?
ಸರ್
Yes, Sanjana. Sorry, you raised your hand. Yes, go ahead, Sanjana.
ಕವರ್ ಆಗಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಟೇಬಲ್
Syllabus, to cover a syllabus, to complete a task, right? Very good. How about Aisha, Laina, like Aisha, how about you? Any ideas? Why is this timetable being there?
Like discipline is a way of a lifestyle, right? So technically the timetable gives us the exact time what where we're supposed to be, kind of a.
Good. Very good. Very good, Aisha. So everyone, whatever Kavya, Sanjana, Tushara, Aisha, what I mentioned, right? It is 100% right. So timetable, what it happens, it makes you more disciplined. So as you all said, some said it's going to help you to complete your task. So completing your task on time, is it not discipline? Yes or no? Guys, unmute your mic and tell yes or no.
yes, sir.
Everyone keep your mics open. Okay, all of you should answer. Either agree or disagree. Yes or no? So completing
Yes,
your task in time, is it discipline?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's next. So some of you told task. Next some of you told. Tushara, you mentioned that it is what did you mention? Sorry, I forgot the word.
Control.
Control. So having control, is it not discipline? Self-control?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Guys, keep your mics unmuted. Kavya, Sanjana, Basava, it's from Maldives. Keep your mic open, unmuted. So is self-control not a, is it self-control a discipline, a part of discipline? Yes.
sir.
It
The
is.
timetable. How, what Tushara means by control? Correct me, Tushara, if I'm wrong. So, say for example, I have a games period in my school. So during that time, I might have a particular uniform to wear. If I have art class, right, I have to take a particular, I have to take my paint box, I have to take my whatever required for the art class. If I have a math class or a geometry class, I need to take my geometrical box. Right, I have 45 minutes. In the 45 minutes, I must understand what the teacher is teaching me. It is a control environment, correct? So that's how discipline is done. Then Sanjana said that to complete task. Okay, Kavya, what did you say? Sorry, I missed that out. I just forgot. It just went off my head.
ಸರ್
Kavya?
ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಸರ್ ಡಿಸಿಪ್ಲಿನ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಒಂದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು
Okay, it gives you a structure, right? Today, for example, today is Tuesday. So these are the books that I need to go into school and study. This is the structure I need to follow. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Prakriya. Yeah. Is this not a part of a discipline? Tushira and Aishat and others? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then last part, what Aishat mentioned, a very important point, right? One of the important points, like how Evelyn mentioned, she mentioned being there at a particular time, respecting time. So being on time, is it not discipline?
It is, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. How about the others? Tushira, Kavya, Sanjana, Mike, unmute Madri. Yeah. So see, timetable teaches you discipline. So you'll need to make a discipline. You'll need to make a timetable, and the key is to follow that timetable. So this is where you will start the first type of discipline, wherein you will begin to follow the rules that you have set. So you have a own timetable of your own, right? So you start respecting the timetable that you have created. You start respecting the rules governing the timetable, and this is how you start being disciplined with other aspects also. The rules set up by the government or timetable in your school, right? Whatever it is. Then second part is every day I request everyone to practice this. Some might do it at the start of the day, okay, or some might do it at the end of the day. At the start of the day, 15 minutes, okay, in the morning, plan your day. What you want to do, how you want to go about that day, and stick to it, right? So what is going to happen? Planning is always about future, isn't it? We talked about in the post-AC functions. So say you are doing, your guys are doing so talented, right? You are going to school, you might be playing sports, you might be working on multiple projects, right? So you're attending today's session. So if you all think and plan about the day, what are the tasks? Okay, today's Tuesday. What are the tasks I have in hand? Okay, how should I plan my day to complete each of them? Right? For example, Tuesday, in addition to whatever you'll be doing on a daily basis, you'll have this interns meeting at 8 p.m. right? India time or Sri Lanka time or 7:30 p.m. Maldives time. So you'll need to plan your day. Okay, I have to attend this session. So what are the tasks that I need to complete before coming to this class, or before attending this session, or before going to school? What I need to do? If what happens, if you allocate at least 15 minutes a day, it will help you to proceed or to start and end the day more effectively and efficiently. Okay, and always start your day right by thanking God to whoever you that you'll pray. Thank for everything that last night I got a good sleep. Today I'm getting up healthy, right? I'm able to see a beautiful day today, and also also pray that that today's day should go much better, right? So just practice praying. This is going to help you. The next is what? Practice good habits. What are good habits? The basic things. Eating on time, eating healthy food, right? Most of like 90% eat healthy food. I know, like you all like pizzas, you all like burgers, you all like the street food, right? But that is okay. But practice eating, practice good habits. This is how discipline is going to happen. Sleep on time, early to bed, early to rise, exercise. If you see this, right? This practicing good habits, being disciplined. Any successful person, you go and ask them, this is the basics that they do: eating, sleeping, exercising, studying on time, right? Learning something new skills. These all are good habits, right? And from tomorrow morning, the first step what you'll need to do is start things at home, right? We all learn many things from home itself, right? So I request all of you all, the first thing that you'll do when you wake up in the morning, how you'll start cultivating this habit, right? The first part would be, as you get up in the morning, try to make your bed. Do you understand what is make your bed? Tushara, Aishat, Kavya, Sanjana?
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yes,
Andra,
Yes.
Sanjana, Kavya. You have to stay in Beka, nim bed. Okay? Correct agi, bedsheet fold ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ arrange ಮಾಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕೋರಿ. Okay, this is the first rule that is taught in the army also, to make your bed. Do you all make your bed? Sanjana, Kavya, Basava, Aishat, Laina,
yes, sir.
Tushara. Do you all make your bed in the morning? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See what happens if you all start making your bed or start practicing good habits. Okay, discipline will teach you good habits, I mentioned. And if you start maintaining this discipline of having good habits and whatnot, you will see that it will start reflecting, and you will feel very uncomfortable if those things are not in place. Say, for example, if you are making a bed and then one day you don't make a bed, or you'll feel uncomfortable, you'll feel uneasy, right? Yes or no? For the routine, you'll find, okay, I have to go and do it, and you'll go and do it. Yes or no, Aisha? I think you unmuted your mic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
right? So what happens, and I told you this, right? I told you the circle, right? Good. If you are disciplined, discipline will teach you good habits. Good habits, if what happens, it develops a routine, right? You do start doing it day in, day out, right? Kavya, you might be getting up early in the morning. Sanjan, you might be getting early in the morning, going, teaching, all these things, right? It becomes a routine in your life, good habits. And this routine becomes a discipline in your life, correct? So you see how the circle works? Am I confusing you all? Tushara, Aisha, or other kids in Maldives, Kavya, Sanjay, are you all able to follow or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, making sense? Yeah. The next part is, making sense. The next part is follow the rules. Okay. How you can become disciplined? This next part, follow the rules at home. At your home, at every home, there are certain rules. Yes or no? Or there are no rules at your home? Tushara, do you not have rules at your home or where you're staying?
Yes, sir, we have.
Yeah. How about Sanjana, Kavya? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನ್ಯಾಗ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Yes, sir.
ಈ ಟೈಮ್ಗೆ ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಈ ಟೈಮ್ಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಈ ಟೈಮ್ ಲೇಟ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಮನ್ಯಾಗ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Aisha, Laina, okay. We will not hear from, let now Aisha now speak. Like, do you not have rules at home?
Yes, sir.
You have rules like?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Laina, do you have rules?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Aisha, how about you? Do you have rules at home?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All of you, do you not have rules at your school, in your college?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Tushara, every keep your mics unmuted, right? So how about in your community, in your environment? Sorry, in a community in the sense from the government, do you all have rules and regulations? So basic rules and regulations, like what? Don't spit on the road, right? Keep your environment clean. These all are rules, basic rules and regulations, right? So discipline will come when you start following the rules and regulations at your home, at your school, at the place of work, the projects that you are doing, following the rules laid out by the government, by the community. So this all brings in what? Discipline, right? Then every day, think about good ideas for 10 minutes every day. Practice this. To become disciplined, think about good ideas, because good ideas will always help you to be more disciplined. It'll help you to be more calmer, right? Then next is practice 2-minute rule for task. How many of you know what is the 2-minute rule for task? Andra, 2 ನಿಮಿಷ ಇದು ಒಂದು ರೂಲ್ ಐತಿ ಸಂಜನಾ ಮತ್ ಕಾವ್ಯ. ಇದು 2 ನಿಮಿಷ ರೂಲ್. ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳಿಗೆ 2 ನಿಮಿಷ ರೂಲ್ ಐತಿ. ಅದ್ರಾಗ ಏನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? Can anyone tell me? Aisha, do you have any idea? Tushara?
No, sir.
Tushara, how about you?
No, sir.
ಸಂಜನಾ, ಕಾವ್ಯ, ಇದ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ವಿಚಾರ ಐತಿ?
Brushing.
No. 2-minute rule ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? 2 ನಿಮಿಷ ರೂಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ನಿಮ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳಿಗೆ ಮುಗಿಸಾಕ ನಿಮ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳಿಗೆ 2 ನಿಮಿಷ ರೂಲ್. 2-minute rule for task ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? See, it is very simple. So whichever tasks are taking 2 minutes or lesser than 2 minutes, don't hold on those tasks and don't postpone those tasks. Try completing those tasks then and there. Okay, so what is going to happen? This will bring in discipline with you. Did you understand? Are you clear now? Tushara, did you understand that?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Sanjana, Kavya, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ?
No,
ಅಂದ್ರ
sir.
ಯಾವ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳು 2 ನಿಮಿಷ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇದ್ರ ಅವಾಗ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬೇಕದು. For example, let me give an example. Okay, say you all see, now you'll get up in the morning, right? To fold your bed, to make your bed, will take you 2 minutes. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
2 or lesser to 2 minutes. Aisha, I want everyone to respond. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Laina, like, I'm not hearing you all. Yes or no? I'm not hearing you all. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Then this is one thing. Next part is if you all. So this is one of the example. Second example might be if you all see. So that is the task, right? Make your bed. And if you all see, like if there's a paper fallen or there's a bottle fallen in your room, in your house, you should take it, put it in the dustbin. How long does it take? 2 or lesser to 2 minutes? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So that is the task. Then say for example, then going out of home, you're going out of your bedroom, or you're going out of your classroom, and you see the light is on, the fan is on, and you don't require it. Okay. So what if you can go and switch off those that light or the fan if no one is there, no one needs it. Yes or no? So what happens is it takes lesser than 2 minutes. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And sir, fill the water on the bottle, sir.
Fill water in the bottle. Very good. So these all are 2 minutes tasks. Okay, so whichever task it takes 2 minutes or lesser than 2 minutes, don't portion them because they'll start piling up and it'll take hours to complete, right? So whichever you feel tasks are taking 2 minutes or lesser than 2 minutes, try to complete it then and there. So this is what is going to happen is this will start making you disciplined to do bigger tasks on time at the right time. Okay. Then next is commit to a zero waste day. I hope everyone is taking screenshots of the PPT. Okay. If you are not taking, I will show it to the end. I'll keep it for 20 seconds or 10 seconds so you can take it. But at least start taking from here. Okay. Commit to a zero waste day. What do you mean by commit a zero waste day? Can someone tell me? So make sure that you're effectively using your time. You're not wasting your time. You're not wasting the resources. Right? So make sure that you're heading to zero waste, right? Wastage is in any form, right? Reduce the waste in your life. Might be time, might be resources, might be food, right? Reduce the wastages. So this is how discipline is going to become. Do you all not see many of the elders? They don't waste their food. Have you not seen that? Tushira, have you not seen it? Elders not wasting food.
Yes, sir.
Sanjana, Kavya,
Yes, sir.
Tushira, Laina, have you not seen many of the elderly folks are not wasting their food, right? And
Yes,
no,
sir.
they have values. Basic a zero waste day or having waste or committing to a zero waste, meaning where you don't waste your time, you don't waste, the opportunities that come to you. Like might be the session that you're attending, or might be something learning something new, right? Or wasting any resources that is being given to you. Might be if your parents are giving you mobile, if your parents are giving you computers, right? So many things they might give you. Use it for your growth and your development. Don't waste it in misusing that or not using it itself. And the last part is do not waste your food, right? So what happens if you avoiding waste? You start avoiding waste. What is going to happen is that discipline will start coming into you, right? You start learning how to manage resources, how to utilize resources effectively. So it bring discipline in that also. Then next is what can someone do the next one? Lina, do you want to read the 8th point?
Actually, he's not here at the moment.
Okay. Sushila, do you want to read the 8th point?
Apply the 24-hour rule in your decision making.
Okay. So what is the 24? So anyone wants to tell me what do you understand by this? Apply the 24-hour rule in your decision making.
ನಾವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ
Correct. You're telling correct. Go ahead. Matadri.
ಸರ್ ನಾವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ
ಹಾ 24 ತಾಸು ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬೇಕು ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ
24 ಒಂದಿನ
One dinner. So correct. Good, Kavya. So everyone, before this is another way of making discipline. Okay, so how discipline is, if you're taking any decisions, right? Especially when they are emotional, especially when there are in terms of your career, or you can say in terms of wherein you have to take big decisions in your life, anything, take time. Some will require 24 hours, some will require more time, but try to make a decision within 24 hours. Sometimes it might be required, right? Okay, understand, like some decisions, right, you require to take on the spot, but some decisions wherein you require time, please take the time. If you make a promise, please take time and then make a promise, because you need to follow that, right? Say for example, if you are very happy, do not commit, make promises, or take a decision. If you're very sad, do not commit to something, or do not give any decision or take any decisions. Always take a day's time, right? So that you'll be able to reflect on it, think about it, and then respond. Okay. Sometimes why do we take bad decisions? Sometimes why do we, why we go against the rules and the regulations? Because we do not think, we don't have the discipline, right? So decision making always requires time. You need to have patience. You need to have, right, enough patience to make a decisions and take the right call, and that requires time. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then next part is Baswa, Kavya, do you want to read the 9th point?
Yes, sir. Spend 2 hours a week on a passion project.
So all of you all, okay. So what is the next part? So whatever you like doing, right? Aisha, you like teaching painting. You like teaching the being in the, in water life, basically. You like doing something in that, like teaching surfing, right? And you might be like drawing, painting. So similarly, Tushra, you want to do some project, right? Might be teaching, might be playing cricket, whatnot. Okay, and who's this? Our friend Kavya and Sanjana, right? Kavya, for example, you want to teach someone, you're enjoying the project, right? So, or you want to learn something new. So spend at least 2 hours a week on the project that you're working on, that you feel, okay, I am passionate about it. I like doing it. Okay. So what is going to happen when you start working on what you like or what you're passionate about? It helps you to bring that discipline, because you will have that eagerness to do it. You will set some realistic goals and you start achieving those goals. And one thing what I forgot to mention here is, and let me put it here, the 11th point. Okay. I don't know how I missed this. Okay. Kavya, sorry. Aisha, do you want to read the second point that I just added?
Set
Aisha?
realistic goals that are available.
Achievable.
Achievable, sorry.
No worries. So, what I'm saying is, one way to practice discipline is set those goals that you can accomplish. Okay, that you can feel, okay, I can complete in so and so time. Okay, or during that particular duration. Okay, so that's one I want to share with you. Then the last part, Kavya. Kavya,
Yes, sir.
I think Kavya said. Sanjana, do you want to read the 11th point? Kavya? Not Sanjana, are you there? Sanjana, unmute. Laina, do you want to read the 11th point? Aisha, this Laina there?
Pray for yourself and others before God.
Very good. So the 11th point says, pray for yourself and for others before you go to bed, right? So start practicing this also. So this will bring discipline in you. Meaning time for the, to who you're praying, right? Time for the day going good, right? There might be some challenges, but you're able to take up the challenges, right? And also pray for yourself, pray for others. So this all what is going to happen will relate to you to become disciplined in your life. Okay. So let us go to the last point. So what we should do in order to practice or to be disciplined. So here we understood what are the different steps that we need to follow to become disciplined. There are many, but there are some that I put here. So what do we need to practice? Sanjana, are you there? Sanjana, can you hear me? Tushara, do you want to read the heading?
Yeah. What practice dash use project management skills?
So basically, if you want to be disciplined, follow the project management skills. Learn time, because it will teach you how to manage your time, how to complete within the time, to see the allocate tasks, right, and work on those tasks, and meet expectations, right? So that is why, or this is how you can start building discipline or self-discipline. Okay. So anyone has, with that said, anyone has any questions so far? Any questions?
No, sir.
So, Sanjana, Kavya, any questions? Tushara, any questions? Like, any questions? Any questions? So, okay. So before I go to the assignment, I just want to ask Tushara, for example, or be it like if you're here or all of you are teaching, right? So many of you said that getting the front person pay attention is a challenge. Yes or no, Tushara? You mentioned that.
Yes, sir.
And sometimes, right? So how have you so in this session, have you not seen? I started asking questions. I made everyone to read one point.
Yes.
Yeah. So what happens when when you're teaching someone and you give them like if you go in this way, right? Ask them what have you understood. Ask them questions. Ask them to read some points that is there in the book. So this is what is going to happen. They will get involved and they will come to know that they have to pay attention. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So have you got the how to go and conduct your sessions going forward and how to get people's attention? Laina, like Kavya, Sanjana, have you understood? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kavya mat Sanjana. Now Kannada repeat ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Okay. ನೀವು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಡರ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಟೀಚ್ ಮಾಡತ್ತೀಯಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಕೆಲವು ಟೈಮ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೇನೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ನಾವು ಈಗ ಇವತ್ತು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿದೆ, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಐಡಿಯಾಸ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದೆ, ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ? ದೆನ್ ನಾವು ಯಾವ್ದೊಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದ್ರಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅವರು ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So for everyone's reference, all of y'all, so I request everyone, okay? So the results will be announced in the next month. The June is when we are going to do the evaluations. So with that said, I want every one of y'all, right, to focus more on the internships, right? So first of all, require everyone to start attending these events or these sessions every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Step 1, okay? Or 7:30 p.m. or you'll know the timing in which you control what time to join. So every Tuesday, make it a point. Then before coming to this session, please, what do you want to talk about in terms of your projects, right? Like we talked today, accomplishments, lessons learned, challenges, lessons learned, right? Relating to the three, please update them on your clicks with photos. If there are kids who are below 18 years, it would be advisable for you all to blur the images and then upload them. At least 2 to 3 photos, at least 3 minimum. Okay, 2 or 3. Then, and also talk about in whatever projects you're doing, in whatever you're doing, or learning something, how one of the 3 P skills have helped you. Right? And basically, you also need to summarize the 2 minutes what we went through the prior class. Like, what is the topic today? What is the topic today, everyone?
Discipline.
Very simple. The next part is, if you do not have a project, I told you all you need to go to this page, i-invent.org/ddclicks. There are multiple projects. And since you're already working on the projects, continue working on the projects that you are working on. But if you'll go to this page, okay, and start working on these projects. So there's plastic free. Can you one second pop up? Okay. So iINVENT.org, AWEVA or AWD, if you'll go, you'll see these projects, plastic free, reduce, recycle, reuse. Okay. Then if you want to learn more, all the details are here. Then AW project, plant saving and growing trees. So every module are working on, right? Be it on water projects, on everything that help the earth. So if you go, right, these are projects here. Then green education. So education, nothing. What all of you are doing? Teaching someone. There might be ideas, right? Teaching someone to read, something to write, some new skill, like teaching, working on the coral. Teaching someone to dive, teaching someone to surf. All these things. Teaching someone art. So all this command. So all are working. If you want the details, please click on this. So this might help you. So per project, there are some information that has been given here. You all can get to know the information under each of the projects, right? See, if you click under this, there is a couple of FAQs. There are rules, guidelines, and criterias, right? So you'll find everything here. Okay. So now, the next part is, I want to tell you all this. If you'll go to this page, okay, and do as much as possible, at least in a week, if you'll do two, it will be good. Go to i-invent.org. Okay, that's on the, I'll show you the screenshot of the assignments. You can see it there. And go to brainstorm concerts. Let the page load up, guys. Okay. So here you all will see, it says brainstorm to grow. This is the page i-invent.org/brainstorm concerts. You will see, so the first section, you will see brainstorm to grow, the available 3 sessions that are there. In the second section, you will see recordings. So simple kind of these sessions that are there, you'll find it here. Even some sessions that have happened in the past, the monthly events that you're joined, right, which are spoken. If you go to that, you'll find all these sessions here. See, and multiple sessions also from recent past are here. Okay, you can click on this and you can hear the sessions. Okay, if not, you can go inside one of these events here. For example, if I click on iINVENT Live, okay, if I click on this, here you will see. One second. There's a YouTube link. If you click on the YouTube link, you will get to know the session. See, there are some of you all who are talking, right? Namrata, there's so many of these sessions. The session that will have Abhi, sessions wherein the doctors where you all came and sang, or wherein these sessions that we had, right? So such kind of sessions are all here. Okay, you all can listen to this. Here below, it says share your aims, brainstorm with your ideas, aims below. So here in the aim section, come here and put whatever you understood. The topic, what is the topic? What is the overview of the session? What have you understood? Right? You can put it here, some lines of how much you want. Put in your name, put in your email ID, and click on not a robot and post. You already know how to post in a comment, right? So here you can see, like some of these sessions I have already updated them in this format. What is the topic? What is the overview? Right? So this way, what is also going to happen is you all are going to even develop your listening skills and your writing skills, right? By doing this. And also if you do this, at least try 2 a week, right? This is advisable so that you all can qualify or win the prizes and awards that are out there. And please, I'm requesting all of you, whatever projects that you are working, please be put into a habit of coming and updating your clicks. Aisha, there's been a long time where your clicks has not been updated. Okay. Aisha, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're doing good work, but that work should be visible to others. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Until that, we'll not be able to know what Aisha is doing, what Like is doing, what Lina is doing. Tushara, even you too. Okay? Tushara, are you there? Yeah. So you have seen Basava, Kavya, how they're updating. You also please update on a weekly basis. Simple. What is your project? Put in your topic for your project. What is the project that you're doing? One line description of the project. Then what are the accomplishments? What are the challenges faced? And what are the lessons that you have learned? Simple. Okay. Then I would recommend the starting. So please take down the screenshot. iDasEvent.org/brainstorm-conference. This is where you will go to the page that I just showed to go and here to the private session and update them. Then starting June 1st, I request everyone to conduct one session live in line with the 3 P skills, like what we are doing now. Okay, so I said you may do it in terms of teaching art or how to save corals and all. Tushara, you may teach, might be the IT, which is that technology. Which subject are you teaching?
Maths and ICT.
NICT. You may talk about NICT. Okay, basics. It's a very good topic, right? Or subject. So similarly, Kavya, Basava, Sanjana, you also may start talking projects in your school. At least in a month, if you'll do 2, it will be good. Yeah, wherein we can do the same thing. We can do a live session. You all can conduct the session from there, and we can broadcast it. Okay. Okay. Any questions from anyone so far?
No, sir.
Okay, so thank you, everyone. I know we went almost 45 minutes ahead of time, but it was a good session. All of you are doing good projects. Keep it up. Good night. Take care. Bye, everyone. Take care of your health. Eat well.
Thank you,
Sleep
sir.
well.
Good night.
Pray for everyone. Thank you.
Good night.